A childhood far from the spotlight, long before the bright lights of the NBA arenas, long before millions of fans chanted his name. A boy named Bam was growing up in circumstances that few future superstars ever experienced. Bam Adebayo was born on July 18th, 1997 in Newark. But the place where his real story began was far from the glamorous world of professional basketball. Soon after his birth, Bam and his mother moved to a small town in Pinetown. It was quiet, rural, and far removed from the opportunities that many big city athletes grow up with. They didn't have luxury. They didn't have fame. They barely had stability. Bam and his mother lived in a small trailer home, often struggling to make ends meet. His mother, Marilyn Blount, worked extremely hard to support them. Life wasn't easy, and money was always tight. But in that tiny trailer, a dream was slowly being born. His real name wasn't Bam. He was born Idris Femi Adebayo. But the nickname that would eventually echo through NBA arenas came from a childhood moment. When he was only 1 year old, he flipped over a coffee table. His mother laughed and compared the moment to the famous cartoon character Bam Rubble from the TV show The Flintstones. From that day forward, everyone simply called him Bam. The nickname stuck. And years later, it would become one of the most recognizable names in basketball. Growing up in rural North Carolina wasn't glamorous. There were no elite basketball academies, no personal trainers, no expensive gyms. Instead, Bam played basketball anywhere he could. Outdoor courts, school gyms, driveways, sometimes even uneven pavement. But what he lacked in resources, he made up for with determination. His mother constantly pushed him to work hard. She believed basketball could give her son a future beyond the limitations of their small town. And Bam listened. Every day, he practiced longer, jumped higher, ran faster. He wasn't just playing basketball. He was trying to escape poverty. By the time Bam reached high school, something incredible was happening. He was getting bigger, stronger, and far more athletic than most players his age. At Northside High School, Bam quickly became the most dominant player on the court. Opponents couldn't stop him. Coaches couldn't ignore him. College scouts began appearing in the stands for the first time in his life. The possibility of a different future started to feel real. A future beyond Pinetown. A future beyond the trailer park. As Bam's reputation grew, major college basketball programs started calling. Eventually, he committed to play for the legendary program at the University of Kentucky. For a young man who had grown up with so little, stepping onto that campus felt like entering another world. Bigger arenas, national television, elite competition under the guidance of famous coach John Calipari. Bam's game evolved rapidly. He became known for his defense, strength, and relentless energy. NBA scouts were watching closely, and it was becoming clear that Bam Adebayo was no longer just a small-town kid with a dream. He was becoming a future professional. In 2017, Bam declared for the NBA draft. For many players, draft night is stressful. For Bam, it was something more emotional. Just years earlier, he had been living in a trailer park with very little money. Now he was sitting in a suit, surrounded by cameras, waiting to hear his name called. Finally, it happened. With the 14th overall pick, the Miami Heat selected Bam Adebayo. In that moment, everything changed. The long nights, the tough childhood, the struggles his mother endured, all of it had led to this single moment. Bam Adebayo was officially an NBA player. When Bam arrived in Miami, he wasn't an instant superstar. Like many rookies, he had to earn his place. The team already had experienced players. Minutes were limited. But Bam's work ethic stood out immediately. Coaches noticed how hard he practiced. Teammates noticed his relentless defense. Fans noticed his explosive athleticism. Slowly but surely, he began carving out a bigger role on the team. And then came the breakthrough. Over the next few seasons, Bam Adebayo transformed into one of the best centers in basketball. His game was unique. He could defend multiple positions, pass like a guard, rebound like a traditional center, score in the paint. His versatility made him one of the most valuable players in the league. He earned his first NBA All-Star selection. He helped lead the Miami Heat to the 2020 NBA Finals. And suddenly, the boy who once lived in a trailer park was now playing on basketball's biggest stage. Success in the NBA doesn't just bring fame, it brings life-changing money. In 2020, Bam signed a massive 5-year contract extension worth over $160 million with the Miami Heat. For someone who once struggled to afford basic things growing up, this moment represented more than financial success. It represented security for himself, security for his family, and proof that dreams can become reality. Today, Bam Adebayo's estimated net worth is in the tens of millions. But he never forgot where he came from. The story of Bam Adebayo is far from over. He continues to compete at the highest level in the NBA. He continues to grow as a leader. And every season he reminds fans why his journey is so powerful. Because behind the millions, behind the all-star appearances, behind the roaring crowds, there is still the same kid from a small trailer park in Pinetown. A kid who believed that hard work could change everything. And in Bam Adebayo's case, it truly did.